out there. I'm Dee Dee. Again, thank you, JJ. You're awesome. I am at an abandoned playground right now. This used to be a wonderful place for the kids. It had so many things to offer, and now it's gone. Actually, here it is. Not much left, is there? Let's go walk around and see what we can find and see what's left of it. Well, here we are. Got a little bit of a breeze today, but that's okay. No big deal. You can hear the traffic from the interstate back there. I'm at an old school. Yes, it's an old school, and there is a playground behind the school. Playground used to be amazing, simply amazing. Kids loved it. And then it just phased out. It became abandoned. There's a little batting cage. They used to play softball, baseball there, kickball. Well, there it is. I mean, I was here a couple years ago. This has really become overgrown. It's amazing. Mother Nature just claims it all back, doesn't she? Or you can see a basketball hoop there in those severely overgrown bushes. They had swings. This was, I think they called it like the imagination playground. There were just so many things the kids could do. Oh my goodness. Looky here. That's awesome. Oh, those raspberries, yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of them. No wonder there's a nice worn path here. People have been coming to pick these raspberries. Wow. I mean, what a patch. Gee whiz. I would say another few days. Not much longer. A few days, maybe a week. These are all going to be ripe and beautiful. Look at them. Wow. I used to have a bunch of raspberry bushes in my backyard. Well, my backyard was 7 acres at the time. We had a lot. And I used to make pies. It was awesome. All kinds of goodness. I just go down there. Yes, clean my horse's stall. And then go pick a bunch of raspberries and eat them. Every now and then I'd give a couple to my horse. He loved them. Wow, I mean, this patch is enormous. This is wow. Fruit heaven. Fruit heaven. Okay, here's a part of the playground. The fenced in part. I'll try to get in there without getting myself all stuck. So here's part of the swings. A lot of kids came here and a lot of kids really enjoyed it. It was really gorgeous. All that noise, oh, there's more. Look at those babies, how nice. All that noise is from the interstate. We're not that far from Interstate 81. Oh my goodness. Like I said, it's been maybe 2 years since I've been here, but this has really overgrown so much. Wow, like a jungle. Like a jungle. Ooh, sticker bush, sticker bush. I wish I had pictures of this from 20 years ago. Because it was really great. There was so much imagination. The kids could just... They had little tables for them. They could have their lunch, have something to eat. They would just pass 3 trash receptacles already. The place was always kept clean in its day. And there's a swinging table. Stand on it and you can rock and roll. Get your balance, get your coordination. Another table. And wow. Now this part was kind of unique. Let me see if I can find it. Let's go here. Yeah, here's the swinging table. Let's go around this way. Oh, cobweb. Bye-bye, spider. This was like a big sandy pit. There were like the real tiny rocks and the little bitty sand to help the kids prevent them from falling. Oh, one of the chains is broken on the balance table, balance stand. Oh, see, the kids would stand here. They would have to balance themselves on it. Swing around, bounce around, balance. It was a cool thing. Here's some of the old swings. Or I should say the swings used to be on these beams. It's a real shame that this just went down like that. Because it was really cool. And there were just so many places for the kids to run around and play. Little cubbies. They crawl through. Oh. Oops. I know, somewhere around here. Here's a table they could play at. Somewhere around here was a voice tube. A little voice tube. Let me see. Is this it? Yes, yes, yes. This is it. See that hole? That, okay, there's a little mesh on it. But that is a piece of PVC pipe. It went down and it went under the playground to another spot in the playground. And the kids could talk to each other through that. The kids absolutely loved that. It was so cool for them. Okay, let's go climb around these steps again. See if I could do this without bumping my head. Here we have a two-tier. There is an up and a down. Double-decker. Okay, let's go to the up part. Ooh, giant cobwebs. Gigantic cobwebs. Let me get a stick here. Oof. Gigantic. Oh my goodness. We were just down there a second ago in that little sand pit. We're climbing up now. Going up a little more. We're now on the top of that double-decker. See that? Such an amazing playground. And you know what? This wood, being that it's so old, it's still in decent shape. I mean, I don't feel any big splinters sticking out. That's amazing. Okay, let's go down. Oh, you get another stick. We got another giant cobweb here. Okay. This is the down part. Now we're going to go in the bottom. Let's see if I could do this. Last time I was here, I bonked my head pretty good. Okay, this is... And there's a cubby to crawl under there. They can come out where we just were. There's another tiny little fenced-in spot. This is the down part, the underneath. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, now this area, cobwebs. This area we have a little bench. And there's more crawling spaces over there. In this area, not only does it have the bench back here, but it has what's almost like a little theater. Actually, it is a theater. Small little outdoor theater. You got your seats, and you got your little play area, your little stage. So cool. And a little table to put your stuff on. So let's go behind the stage. There's more bars to play with. To be or not to be? That is the question. It's a really cool spot though. You can see up there. Yeah. Back over here, they have little parallel bars, pipes, where they could shimmy along, keep their elbows stiff. It did a lot to build up their strength and coordination. It's a very good playground for kids. I really wish they wouldn't let it fall into disrepair like this. Okay, now right over here. All right. Okay. There was another one of those stand-on wobble tables. You can see a tree grew right through it. I don't know what happened to the bottom part, but a tree grew right through it. Okay. All right. Now that you've seen the little theater area, this is what it looks like from the other corner. Actually, I used to bring my son here. He used to love playing here. Bring his friends down. They had a ball. Oh, should I take the upper or the lower deck? Let's go squeeze through the lower. Let's see what's down here. Oh, we have what looks like broken glass. Then there's another little cubby where you can go out and play there in one of those sand pits. I mean, this place just had the coolest little cubbies. Okay, there's the bottom of it. Then we come out there. Let's go back up the top. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, I'm short, but still too tall. Bumping my head here. Ugh. Okay, let's go back up to the top. Like I said, the wood is just holding up. It's at the point where it would take a lot to restore this, but honestly, I think it would be worth it. I really think it would be worth it. Then we have crazy zigzag steps. This playground, I can't stop saying it. This was an amazing playground in the day. I'm not sure what they used to treat this wood or what kind of wood it is, but it just really, really held up. And this, well, it used to be a sliding board. It's fell down since I was here last. Used to be a little sliding board. Oh, and over here, golly, look at those raspberries. There's so many. That was just a little spot to come out. Oh, goodness. And this, kids used to love this. They would run up and down these tires. This is a cubby. I guess I could crawl through there. I'll have to take my backpack off, but I guess I could crawl through there. The tires. Up and down the tires. Ooh, tires are starting to get a little spongy. They'll last a long time, I'm sure. And another parallel bars for your balance. It seems like this playground goes on and on forever, but it really doesn't. It's just the way it's laid out. It's really cool. Oh. Walk around. Oh, this looks like it's a little off kilter. All right. Let's see, because there's chains under here. It's a wobble. It's a wobble. Let's see. Am I going to get killed? No, this is pretty sturdy yet. Okay. Now that we did those wobble walk, there's another little sliding board. This one's a tiny bit bigger. It's a tiny bit higher. Let's go on through the bushes. And more tires. And then we have big ones over here. They can crawl over there, crawl through. Yes. Oh, these used to be off the ground, but not anymore. The kids were able to crawl over and through and under, all that. See, this isn't quite sand. I'd say it's just like really, really, really fine pebbles. Okay, these steps have fallen down. More coobies. There's one way up there. You see that? One way up there. You can look out. And then there's more under here. There's just so much here. Okay, here we had cool stuff. I want to say it's not a zip line, but more like a slide. You used to be able to slide along here, holding a bar. And then there was a big tire that they could swing on. Well, thanks for coming. It's amazing at how this place is holding up through the years. And I said, wow, these raspberry bushes, oh my gosh, it's just so filled with them. Anyhow, hope to see you soon. Peace, baby.